Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktirbhavati Naishtiki. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalaakaye Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamayam Dadati Swapadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapatakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagarjatam Sagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parjana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Cha E Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayadam Suratau Pangaur Mama Manda Matergati Matsarvasya Padambo Jau Radha Madana Mohanav Divyat Vrindaranya Kalpadrumadha Srimat Ratnakaro Simhasanostau Srimat Radha Srila Govinda Devo Preste Libhi Sevyamano Smarami श्रीमान रासरसारंभी वंशी वटतट स्थित कर्षण वेणु स्वनैर गोपीर गोपीनाथ श्रीयस्तु नः तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिविकास स्वामिनिति नामिने नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Prayer to Srimad Bhagavatam. Sarvasastradvi Piyusha, Sarvaveda Satpala, Sarvasiddhantaratnadya, Sarvalokaika Drikprita, Sarva Bhagavada Prana, Srimad Bhagavada Prabhu, Kali Dvandoditaditya, Sri Krishna Parivartita, Paramananda Pataya, Prema Vakshaksharayate, Sarvada Sarvasevyaye, Sri Krishnaya Namostume, Matheka Bandho Matsangin Madgoro Manmahadane, मन्निस्तारक मद्भाग्य मदानंद नमोस्तुते असाधु साधु ददायिन् आदिनोचताकरा आना मुंच कदाचिन् मां प्रेम्ना हृत्कण्ठयोस्फुरा. Translation. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O nectar churned from the ocean of all Vedic scriptures, you are the most prominent transcendental fruit of the Vedas and are enriched with the jewels of all philosophical conclusions. You grant spiritual vision to all people of the world and are very life breath of the Vaishnava devotees. O Lord, you are the sun which has arisen to dispel the darkness of the Kali Yuga. Actually, you are Lord Krishna who has returned among us. O Srimad Bhagavatam, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. By your recitation, one attains transcendental bliss because your syllables shower down pure love of God. You are to be served by everyone always, for you are an incarnation of Lord Krishna. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O my only friend, companion, and teacher, O my great wealth and deliverer, O my good fortune and bliss, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O bestower of saintliness to the unsaintly, O uplifter of the most fallen, please never leave me, accompanied by pure love of Krishna. Please manifest yourself in my heart and throat. Bhutair mahadbirya imam puro vibho निर्माय चेते यतमूष पुरुषः भुङ्क्ते गुणान् षोडश षोडशात्मक so alankrishisht Bhagavan vachamshi me. May the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who enlevens the materially created bodies of the elements by lying down within the universe and who in his Purusha incarnation causes the living being to be subjected to the 16 divisions of material modes, which are his generator, be pleased and decorate my statements. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So last week we saw the prayer of Lord Brahma to the Lord in the womb of Aditi. So now, as the result of Aditi's tapasya, austerities, by doing Payovrat, Lord promised her that he will appear as Vaman Dev. So now after this, there is a sweet pastime between a pure devotee and the Supreme Lord. So there is not a specific prayer in this session, but still I decided to describe this pastime. Then we will go to the next prayer. So in this particular part, this is a very important pastime of the Supreme Lord. Apparently, if you see superficially any pastime, it has something. And the Acharya's commentary reveals us some special thing. So this is how we devotees understand Bhagavatam, through devotees' eyes. So in this pastime, Lord Krishna appeared as Vaman Dev to externally to protect Indra and the demigods, because Aditi wanted Lord to protect their kingdom. So Aditi was very upset because her children, the demigods, have no kingdom to live, because Bali, the king of Asuras, Rakshasas, demons, conquered everything. So now these demigods are bereft of anything. So she made a special endeavor to invoke the mercy of the Supreme Lord. Okay. So Lord is pleased. So now this pastime appears that Lord came to support Indra, to support the demigods. But in reality, it is something different, which we are going to see. Who is Bali Maharaj? Bali Maharaj is the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, we all know, and great devotee of Narsimadev. The Narsimadev appeared to a 5-year-old small boy, small devotee. So now, Prahlad Maharaj is a well-known, great personality, one of the Mahajans. But he still remained as the king of the demons. And his son, Prahlad Maharaj's son, Virochan, was not a devotee. But his grandson, Bali Maharaj, apparently was not a devotee, but inside he was a super devotee. Sometimes some devotees, externally, they may not be visible as devotees. So sometimes people may make some mistake by not identifying devotees also. So which we saw in the pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with that Vidyanidhi. He was externally, very opulent, very rich. Pundarika Vidyanidhi. He was, so the devotees couldn't recognize him. But when he heard a verse from Bhagavatam, then the real spiritual ecstasies appeared in his body. So many times we cannot understand devotees. So now, externally, when we were children, when we heard the story of Bali Maharaj, it was not mentioned that Bali Maharaj was a devotee. Superficially, the stories say that, he came to give the kingdom to Indra, and then Bali was smashed by the Supreme Lord, and then the kingdom came to Indra. But when you read Bhagavatam, by the mercy of Acharyas, then we have a different perspective. So that's why the title I gave was Bali Maharaja and Vaman Dev. Say they have more intimate relationship than Indra and Vaman Dev. Vaman Dev is also called as Upendra, means younger brother of Indra. So externally it seems that Lord Vaman Dev is the younger brother of Indra, cheated Bali Maharaj and gave the kingdom to Bali Maharaj. But internally something else happened, which we will see in this pastime. So now Aditi got a beautiful son, extraordinary. Thousands and thousands of suns were shining. So Vaman Dev was shining, very small in appearance. All the demigods gave him different gifts to him. He had an umbrella, he had a kamandalu, he had a Brahmin thread, he had a shoe. If you have seen the Gurukul Padikas, the Gurukul students, if you see that wooden Padikas, so he was attractive and beautiful. So now he had a mission. So all these demigods were happy. Oh, we will get the kingdom back because Vaman Dev appeared. Upendra is now here with us. So Bali Maharaj was performing a sacrifice. Our Vaman Dev entered that arena. So now when Brahmins come, even the demigods had culture. Okay. See, the demigods are better than the present demons. Sorry, the demons of Bhagavatam. They are not like present non-devotees. They had some culture. So, though they are opposite to demigods, but the demons also, they had guru, they had, some system, all these things. So when the demons, headed by Bali Maharaja, wanted to perform a sacrifice, to that sacrificial arena, Vaman Dev went as a Brahmin, dwarf Brahmin. So when he visited, Bali Maharaja invited him and made him to sit nicely. He was greeting him, respecting him, paying obeisances to him. So immediately his spiritual master, his guru. Here we cannot say that Sukracharya is spiritual master, because this spiritual master's role is something different. Sukracharya's role is something different. So Sukracharya was advising Bali Maharaja, be careful, this is not Brahmin. This is Vaman Dev, who appeared here. He is a Vishnu. He is Vishnu who appeared here to cheat you. So be careful. Yes, Bali Maharaj accepted. Because by the mercy of Sukracharya only he attained everything. Okay. So he said, yes, Gurudev. So Vaman Dev was seated and he worshipped him. He washed his feet. Then he asked how I can serve you. This is the Grahastha Dharma, that when some Brahmins come and some sadhus come to your house, or when devotees come to your house, whoever may be, minimum water you have to give. Even if you don't have water, you should give some sweet words. You should ask them to be seated and offer, everything you have to give. This is the Grahastha Dharma. So now he is a king. Bali Maharaja is a king. So he offered as a high elevated seat and singhasan. And he asked him, how can I serve you? I will donate you whatever you want. This is the Kshatriyas should do. They should, this is how Varnashram existed. Brahmins are not meant to earn their livelihood. Brahmins are supplied enough wealth by the Kshatriyas, by the rulers, by the kings. So Brahmins had no need to go for a job or work or earn money. They only focus on guiding the society and focusing on only spiritual life. So this is the custom Vedic system. Now there is no such system. Okay. So now Bali Maharaj was asking. Vaman Dev said, yes, I want only 3 steps of land. Bali was, surprised. Why you are asking 3 steps and you are very small? Please ask something great, something big. You ask one full king, one planet I can give because all the 3 planets belongs to Bali Maharaj. You please ask one planet, I can give you planet. Or ask for more things, I can give. Vaman Dev insisting, no, only 3 steps. You promise, but definitely I will promise. So when he was about to promise by pouring water and then making promise, Sukracharya again intervened there. He told, Bali, this is cheating. He is going to cheat you. He is Vishnu and he had a plan to take everything from you. So don't make this promise. This is my order. But Bali Maharaj, as we know, that he is an internally a great devotee. When he came to know that the person who have come here is Supreme Personality of Godhead, then internally he was so happy. Now here is a chance that I can serve the Supreme Lord. But he was arguing with his guru so nicely. If you read the Bhagavatam, that part, he is arguing with the guru. Anyway, whatever I have to lose at the time of death. Anyway, if I lose the battle, I have to lose it. See, many situations he's, describing how a jiva in this material world is short-lived and everything he possesses he has to leave it. So he was kept on arguing with the Sukracharya, but Sukracharya was insisting. He was very insecure. Sukracharya was very insecure that, his maintenance will be lost because he depend on Bali Maharaj. And he knows what is going to happen because Sukracharya also has some mystic power to know the future. And so he was insisting, but Bali Maharaj is not obeying. So when we study about guru-disciple relationships, in our IDC course, it is thought that at what time you can reject your spiritual master. If the spiritual master guides you, misguides you, that time you have the right to reject him. If he is not following the 4 regulative principles, or if he is materialistic like this Sukracharya, you can leave them. So the same situation to Bali Maharaj. Now, leave the spiritual master and accept the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Same situation happened to Vibhishan. He had to choose between Supreme Lord and brother. So but the same thing happened with Karna, but he didn't choose Supreme Lord, but he chosen his friend. He had so much attachment with friend. So he has selected, this is the demonic mentality. The devotees, at any cost, they choose Supreme Lord. This is the great test for a devotee. So you have to understand, one has to choose between spiritual and material. So here it's a big test. You are going to lose everything. And your guru is cursing you. So far, because of the guru only, you have attained all the 3 worlds. It's not easy. That's why Bali Maharaja is one of the Mahajans. One of the 12 Mahajans. Bali Maharaja is one of the 12 Mahajans. Grandfather is there, grandson is there. He's equally good and he is representing the full surrender. So we have 9 process of the spiritual 9 spiritual process to attain Krishna. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. So in this Atmanivedanam was represented by Bali Maharaj. Each devotee is well versed in each process. So Bali Maharaj represents the full surrender. Full surrender, that too, not in the like that. Now if you see that, it is like he has done some mistake and Lord is punishing him. Externally, it is very painful. Now, Lord said when he came as Vaman, he was small. But when he is measuring the world, he has become big. He said, in my footsteps, three footsteps. But he took a huge form. So he measured. Yeah, as once Bali Maharaj promised, because Sukracharya didn't like it at all. He said, I will not agree for that. You are my disciple, you should listen to me. But Bali Maharaj said, no, then you will lose everything. I curse you. I curse you, you will lose everything. But Bali Maharaj accepted that curse because externally he told that my promise is very important. I promised this Brahmin, so I am going to give. If you curse me that I lose all the material opulence, I am willing to accept that situation also. He was very bold. Bali Maharaja was very bold, and he thought that here is an opportunity to give everything to the Supreme Lord. Imagine if we have an opportunity to give everything to Krishna, will we do? We have to think. Only one situation, we leave everything. What is that situation? Can any of you guess? In one situation, we leave everything.
Mataji, death.
Death. Very good. Yeah, because if we are forced. But here, Bali was also forced indirectly, but he is willingly, against his will of the spiritual master. He is surrendering against the will of the spiritual master. So now first, Vaman Dev became a Trivikrama. Vaman became Trivikrama, and he measured lower planets in one step, upper planets in one step. That's it. He became so huge. This is not a Vishwarupa, it's a Brahmanda Rupa. It's a huge form of the Supreme Lord. So he measured one step. It is possible for the Supreme Lord to become huge because everything rests in him. When he was measuring the upper world, by turning his leg like this and measuring, his lotus feet, here's the universal layer, the Ganga, she came from the spiritual world to the material world. This is how she came to material world. But she was existing in the heavenly planets by the austerity of Bhagirath. She then came to earth. So this is the time. That's why Ganga is the very good devotee of the Lord, because she passes through the lotus feet of Vaman. So now, when he measured 1, 2, that's all. Now, where is the third step? He was asking, and he was arresting Bali Maharaj for not giving the third step. So Garuda was there, and by the ropes of Varuna, they are tying Bali Maharaj. Now, Bali Maharaj is like prisoner. He thought he's donating something to a Brahmana, but some extreme situation. This is an extreme test. So Vaman Dev was asking, now where can I give the third step? And Bali Maharaja said, yes, I promised you of giving 3 steps, but I gave you took only 2 steps. The third step, please put it on my head. I surrender unto you. This is the thing that, you you put your third step on my head and, take my life. This is surrender. Like, I am not able to fulfill uh, your promise. I gave you a promise, but I am not able to fulfill it. You please take me. So in many situations in our life, in the negative situations, we lift our hands. Okay, let it happen, whatever it happens, full surrender. But the Shastra says that we should be always surrendering to the supreme will of the Lord. Always, in everything, we have to surrender to the supreme will of the Lord. When we become 100% like that, then we attain perfection. Because, in every day, even day-to-day life, in every aspect of our life, we use our independence free will. Okay, I do this and I enjoy this. I do this, I enjoy this. But pure devotees, in all the even small matters, they completely depend on the will of the Supreme Lord. So practically for us, when we chant, when we read, when we hear, we are somewhat in this full surrender mood, but other times we forget. We use our independent free will and, we act whimsically, we act according to modes. The modes activate on us and we react. All these things happens other times. That's why Prabhupada gave us the 24/7. We have to engage ourselves in the service of the Supreme Lord so that we quickly achieve the desired success. Otherwise, it may take many lifetimes also. We cannot say. We cannot say because for a particular time or particular period only we behave like devotees, but other times we lose everything. We don't apply. So we have to practice it, hear it. And when such full surrender, it is not that in Bali Maharaj's life, that is the situation. He was always seeking for opportunity to become a devotee or to surrender to Krishna. Now, this pastime is especially meant for Bali Maharaj, not to give the kingdom to Indradev. Okay. So now he put the third step on Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj went into Sutala. There is a hellish planet called Sutala. If you study Bhagavatam 5th canto, there are descriptions of hellish heavenly planets. See, below earth, we have hellish planets, but in the hellish planets, there are heavenly planets. You may be wondering, what is this? There are heavenly planets below the earth also. And on below that, the punishing hellish planets are there. Okay, these hellish planets, they don't receive any sunlight, but they are bright. How? Because they have opulent jewels there. Means the monies and different kinds of gems. They give the light for those planets. So this was the plan of the Supreme Lord, that Bali Maharaja go to the Sutala planet and be there. So now a beautiful conversation happens between Bali and a Supreme Lord, Vamana Dev. Then Bali Maharaja was awarded with Sudarshan Chakra. You see, he didn't give Sudarshan Chakra to King Indra. He gave the kingdom. You want kingdom, you take it. But Bali gave himself to the Supreme Lord. When somebody gives themselves to the Supreme Lord, the Lord gives himself to them. So now, Lord became the gatekeeper of Bali Maharaj. He said, I will be always there with you. I will be there in your kingdom. And he gave the Sudarshan also. So this is the beauty of, so here when we externally know this pastime, We thought Bali Maharaja was cheated and he was taken back all the three worlds. And Indra was awarded the Indralok or his kingdom. And all other demigods regained their planets or whatever it is. Then, uh, Bali Maharaja was cheated and he had nothing, no, but he had Krishna. When you give everything to Krishna, Krishna gives himself to him. This is the secret of devotion. See, whatever Indra attained is material. Indra attained something material. But Bali Maharaja attained spiritual. And Krishna is there with you. What else you want? So many people stupidly they don't want spiritual, but they want material. When we distribute Bhagavad Gita, people ask, what we gain by reading Bhagavad Gita? How will you answer? When we distribute Bhagavad Gita, because, they are like Duryodhan. They are like Duryodhan. When the Lord was equally dividing himself to Arjuna and Duryodhana, this happened right before the Mahabharata war. This is a very beautiful, small but very beautiful pastime. So they all, the Mahabharata war, they all decided to fight. So now in Dwaraka, Lord was sleeping. So Arjuna came. No, first Duryodhana came. Arjuna came next. So when Duryodhana came, the Krishna made a drama. He was acting as if he is sleeping. So Duryodhana sat near the head. Then next came Arjuna. Arjuna sat near the lotus feet. When the Lord opened his eyes, he could see Arjuna first. Then he asked, Arjuna, when did you come? Like, this is a drama, big drama. Then Duryodhana said, Krishna, I also came. I'm sitting here. I came first. Oh, Duryodhana, you came. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Oh, you are sitting near the... okay. Then he turned and you see, the non-devotees, they were like, devotees always bow down, serve the lotus feet. So out of false ego, Duryodhana was sitting near the head. But out of humility, Arjuna was sitting near the lotus feet. So now, but Krishna has to favor both because both of them came here. He says in Bhagavad Gita, Samoham Sarva Bhuteshu. I'm equal to all. Whoever asks, then I have to reciprocate. So now, both of them. He said, I saw Arjun first. Duryodhana, you are claiming that you came first. I will help both of you. So then immediately Duryodhana says, I will choose first. Thinking himself very intelligent. He says, I will choose first. What will you choose? Yes, myself, I will not fight. I will be without any weapons. I will be alone. One side. And this is my full Narayan Sena in another side. Which you want? Duryodhana said, I want Narayan Sena. What I will do with you without any weapons? Arjuna is very happy. Krishna, you are there with me. I can win the three worlds. I want you. You please come. See, this is the difference between non-devotees and devotees. So here in Bali Maharaja's case, Bali Maharaja, though, was with demons, demonic king. Indra is demigod being a devotee king. But difference is there. Indra wanted only the kingdom. But Bali Maharaja wanted Krishna. So here lies the difference. When we pray also, we should be very intelligent in praying that, my Lord, I want you. When Krishna is there, everything is there. When Krishna is not there, nothing is there. So everything belongs to Krishna, but if we ask for material thing, that is for time being. That is only an illusion. But if we have Krishna, even if we don't have anything else, we will have everything. That lesson we have to understand. So when we pray also, we need to intelligently pray. Okay, one more example. So there was a poor man, very poor man, and he has done some good job in the kingdom. Then the king came to him and then asked, "What do you want? I can do anything to you." He said, "Yearly once, you please come to my house and take prasadam in my house. That's all." So the king said, "Yes, I can do it. Yeah, I will come." He was so intelligent. He said, he is inviting king to his house. So what will the ministers do? When the king has to come to his house should be proper. He should have everything. So everything was given to him. Even for one day, the king has to come to this poor man's house. He had a palace. He has everything. He was supplied with everything. For that one day, 1 year, the ministers and other people were supplying him everything. This is the secret. He didn't ask for anything separately. He said, "You come and come to my house one day." This normally happens, right? When the prime minister is visiting, chief minister is visiting, that whole place become, shining, clean, super. Even one time, here one time, the chief minister of West Bengal came to Mayapur. The roads were cleaned, everything, chakka chak, everything was so nice because queen is coming. So everything was in perfect condition. So before 10 days, before 15 days, the cleaners, the municipality people, everybody came, they were cleaning everything. So this is how. So our heart is the place where Krishna is there. So when we really want him to be there, our heart should be clean, always remembering him, chanting his holy name with full surrender. We all need to surrender to him. If we don't surrender, then as we discussed in now only, that death will take us everything. Full surrender. We have to become full surrender, either consciously or at the time of death, everything will be taken. Everything will be taken. When we understand that, then we act in such a way that Ishavashyam itam sarvam yatkinchat jagatyam jagat tena taktena punjita magridakasya sultanam. Everything belongs to the Supreme Lord. The first verse of Ishopanishad says that Ishavashyam, everything belongs to him. And whatever is given to me by the Supreme Lord as my quota, if I desire more than that, then I become a cheater. So everything belongs to him. With that mentality, with that understanding, I should go ahead with my life and act in my life. So when we act in that way, everything is good. So we have to choose spiritual rather material. We surrender to Krishna when Krishna takes care of everyone. He's already taking care of us. It's not that we need to pray to the Lord for our survival. I again and again give the examples of Shastra that, Shastra says that food, shelter, enjoyment. Enjoyment is there even in hellish planets, even in the animal body. So all these things are given by the Supreme Lord, even to the wild animals. Why not to us? He will give us. He will. Many devotees have the insecurity. Hey, what will happen? How will I do? So insecurity is there. Insecurity should never be there because when the Lord is protecting the elephant in the forest, when the Lord is providing food for the venomous snake, why not to us? Why we are so insecure? We should remove the insecurity and surrender unto Him again and again. Sharanam, Sharanam, Sharanam Prapadye, like Bali Maharaja. Anukulyasya sankalpa pratikulyasya varjanam rakshishyati vishwasho gopturtve varnam tada Atma Nikshepa Karpanyut Shatvida Sharanagati. Prabhupada writes this verse from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu in purport to Sarvadharman Parityaja sloka in Bhagavad Gita, 1866. To that sloka, Prabhupada is writing what is Saranagati, giving everything to Krishna, trusting Krishna that he will protect me. And the Saranagati Lakshana is that I don't surrender to anyone else. I surrender only to Krishna. And I do activities favorable to Anukulyasa Sankalpa, favorable to Krishna consciousness. I avoid unfavorable activities. I depend only on Krishna. I don't depend on anyone else. I remain in an humble state. So all these things, when we become surrendered devotee, then we develop a great ego. I am a devotee. That ego also develops. I am great, I am that. No, but all our Vaishnava acharyas always told us, guided us that, we should remain humble. If we don't remain humble, then we cannot chant the holy name. Who can chant the holy name? One who remains humble, one who is more tolerant than the tree, one who doesn't expect any respect for them, they can chant the holy name. Trinadapi sunichena, tarorapi sahishnuna, amanina manadena, kirtaniya sadahari. So, remaining humble is also one of the lakshanas of full surrender. So, all these things, all these qualities of surrender, Bali Maharaj is giving. He gave everything. His property he gave. Himself he gave. He has nothing. So he understood that everything belongs to Krishna. When the opportunity came, he gave against the will of his spiritual master, Gurudev. Maybe not spiritual master, material master, Gurudev, Kula Guru, whatever you can consider, Sukracharya. So he went against, that was great. If some a king is there and the king has to listen towards the team of Brahmins or the Kulaguru, this is the rule. But here he went against him because he only told the person who has come is the Supreme Lord, Vishnu. Then the inside Bali Maharaja, that earning desire to serve Krishna was there. Though he was a demonic king, but he was waiting for an opportunity to surrender to Krishna. Because externally he cannot, when the Samudra Mandan, when the churning of milk ocean was there, Bali Maharaja was there. You may ask why he didn't surrender to that situation. He was with demonic persons and he was the king of demons. So he had to, be there. But he was waiting for a wonderful opportunity. So he gained everything by his sincerity, of course. In the material world, nothing is given freely. Can you earn anything freely? No, you have to work hard. So he gained the three worlds. He proved himself. But he was ready. He gave everything to the Supreme Lord because he knows that everything belongs to him. So this is an opportunity so that I can surrender myself totally to the Supreme Lord. That was his mood. So this is how we have to surrender to Supreme Lord. At any condition, we pray, thy will be done, not mine. Your will should happen, not mine. So in spiritual life, it is always like this. If we pray, this is the secret, Krishna is better to do anything for us. One thing, if you understand, sometimes when we don't get whatever we want to, like when we don't get something, then, we feel that, oh, I didn't get this, But Krishna has better thing for us to give. When we suffer, when we lose something, we inside our heart we suffer, we worry. Oh, I missed the chance, I didn't get it. So, but Krishna has a different plan for you. you wait, keep patiently wait for his mercy. When you get it, it will be very, very nice. Then you will understand, oh, for this only Krishna didn't give me this. That will be extremely great. So when we, like mother is there, child is there. Who is the better person to choose something for the child? The child means child doesn't know anything, right? What is good, what is bad, it doesn't know. But the mother knows what is best for my child. Similarly, when we decide something in our life, rather we give that to Krishna, that Krishna, you decide for me, then we will get the best. This is also a secret because he knows better. He gives us the best. So in all our life, throughout our life, we will depend on him for anything and everything. So in day-to-day life, we have to make decisions. We have to work hard. We will keep going. I'm not saying you don't. You keep going, but we understand if we don't get something in our life, it is his will that he will definitely take us in a right direction because we are all surrendered. One book, Krishna in Ramayana, Lord Ram says, even once if somebody surrenders, I'll take care of them. So we are surrendering every day by chanting the holy name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So he will protect the surrendered soul. So we have complete faith. The Shraddha is the first step in devotion. Shraddha means full confidence in the Supreme Lord's mercy. So Bali Maharaja had full confidence. Marobi Rakobi Tara Icha. You keep me, you make me live or you kill me. It's all your wish. So killing also sometimes he kills the demons. By killing, he gives them mercy. He punishes it like it looks like Bali Maharaja was punished. It looks like punishment, but it is a mercy. Krishna said that I will be with you. He is not with King Indra. He was with Bali Maharaj, but Indra didn't become Mahajan. Indra didn't become Mahajan. Bali Maharaja become Mahajan. You see. Indra is mixed devotee. Bali Maharaja is pure devotee. So you see, even though throughout his life, Indra is every day worshipping Andadipatiya Namaha, Surasatruya Namaha, praying all Pushashruta prayers, this prayer, that prayer. Bali Maharaja was acted as a demonic king. But inside, he was a pure devotee. He was waiting for the opportunity. When will I see the Lord? When I can surrender to him? So our materialistic situations may be difficult for us. Maybe externally sometimes we cannot act in a pure manner. But internally, we should develop that deep desire that today or tomorrow I have to surrender to Krishna. I have to dedicate my life to him. So please have this deep desire to serve the Supreme Lord. Then he gives himself to you. Okay. Hare Krishna. I stop here. So any comments, any doubts?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanvar Pranam.
Mm.
Mataji, this Vishu we celebrated yesterday is this connection with the Bali Maharaj. We see the story like he comes once in a year, that is the story that in Kerala everybody say that King Bali Mahabali comes there. So it is the same story we see with the same Bali Maharaj. Is it that? Hare
Same
Krishna.
Bali Maharaj is one only, no? I don't know about the Kerala custom.
Yeah, they celebrated the Vishu yesterday. This is how we have
Definitely. Maybe.
Baishakh Pola and
Mhm.
Baisakhi, and then it comes the Vishu, which every year they celebrate in this
Maybe.
Chaitra month, Mataji. So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the story
Maharaj
that he
also.
comes to
For
visit his
coming.
kingdom with the opulence, that he brings the opulence. That is what they say.
Maybe. I don't know about Kerala things. Maybe Vishu is, yeah, Bali Maharaj is visiting their house. Huh?
Yes, Mataji. He comes once on the earth, like to see his kingdom, like that they tell. So I
Okay.
don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's why I was wanted to confirm with you, Mataji.
I don't know. I don't have any idea.
So Mataji, is the Krishna still is as a Dwarpal there in Bali Maharaj kingdom in
Yes,
Sutala?
yes. Sutala planet. He's there with Bali Maharaj. Means I think Bali Maharaj might have attained Vaikunta after some time.
Yes,
After
Mataji.
finishing his like worldly affairs, he might have gone back also. It's not.
Mataji, this Bali Maharaj Katha shows that in any situation you can serve the Lord, right, Mataji? Whether you're a demon or in any situation you can able to serve the Lord in
Yes,
your capacity, right, Mataji?
yes, yes. Very nice.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Hare
Danvat
Krishna.
Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Pranam. Thank you so much, Mataji, for the beautiful class.
Mm,
I actually had a question. I'm not sure if it's directly related to this Leela or not,
mm.
but like sometimes we see in temple when we serve, sometimes the management or some devotees may not be serving correctly as per Prabhupada's standards. Sometimes we see that Mataji that they may cause some offense or they may not do correctly. So should we still like a personal question is should we still cooperate and do our service to the Lord, or is it like when we serve under them leaders, if they're not doing it correctly, we are helping them in doing that wrong thing?
Difficult questions because most of the leaders nowadays are corrupted. Sorry to say this, but what to do? Finding a right leader is very difficult. What I did in my life throughout my life, I go serve and come back. That's it. Because I don't interfere in any, because as you said, offense may come, or we are weak, and whatever bhakti we are doing, that may get disturbed. Uh, it's difficult to change our place. How long you can keep on change our place? So if it is too much disturbing, you can consult your authorities, like spiritual authorities, and ask for guidance. So such like too much deviation is there. For example, they are totally against Srila Prabhupada. Then if some deviations may be there in many places, some deviations are there that we know we have to tolerate. But if they are doing big offense or big mistakes, then you have to change your.
Yes, Mataji. Like, just to give an example, like recently for Gaur Purnima,
Mm,
here some management people wanted to emphasize on playing holy and calling people and publicizing, raising funds, but they give very less importance for Abhishek, Katha, class. So we didn't feel that nice. So we didn't go for Gaur Purnima. We went to another temple
mm.
for God
Yeah.
Purnima. So like that little bit we felt that if we are serving there, helping there for the festival, then it's going in wrong direction. So
Yeah, it's very difficult to change the leaders also.
mm,
It's
yeah.
very difficult to change the leaders also. And we are held up with no association then. Either we have wrong association or no association. So soon you find a good association.
Mm.
Many places, in such places, I also avoid. Such people, I also avoid. Uh, so it's
Yes,
difficult.
Mataji.
Yeah, very difficult situation. And people who take my guidance in different parts of the world, they say that Mataji, you say something, and there in their local congregation, they say something. What should we do? I say that you don't say anything to them. You follow simply. For example, they bring outside something and then serve as prasadam. What to do then? I say that you don't take it. You say that my stomach is upset, I am not taking. But don't criticize them because they don't understand. They don't understand. You have no guts to. It's difficult to, say something against the leaders. It's very difficult. Everywhere, not only there, everywhere they make some decisions which is very hard,
Yeah.
the leaders, and we cannot do anything with those leaders. Anything with them. Yeah, many are facing that. But the point is that, who will be the leaders? Who will take up? Who will dedicate their life? So like that. So many
So
complications.
should we sit at home and do like our preaching sadhana, or should we go to temple and still serve the Lord?
If you have deities
Oh,
are there in
Mataji.
the temple,
No. Oh, in temple, yeah, we have deities.
you go serve
That's
the deities.
time.
Yeah, serve the deities and come, but don't
Mm.
take their teachings and close association, because you are in foreign country and you need some association with this, some temple going and coming. Alone, I don't think alone is it possible for you to survive, or you have to associate somewhere, because devotee association is also
Yeah.
very important, where you have to associate, or if you can, uh, you know, change a place,
Yes.
or you have your own satsang. Yeah, you cultivate some people. In Saudi Arabia, I was like that. Saudi
Mm.
Arabia, no temple, no nothing. So what we did, myself, my husband, every week we have satsang at my house. Even sometimes 80, 90 people used to come. It was very risky. That time the Saudi government was very strict. We used to have the ACs on, and then inside we had kirtan, prasadam, satsang, class, everything. 80 people used to, Indians. That was amazing. So like that, you have your own group, and then, you associate with them, and then you cultivate them, and then you do
Yes,
something.
Mataji. Mm.
It's
Thank you,
very,
Mataji.
very difficult to
Yeah.
do something with the leaders, because they are
Yeah.
very strong, and then we get disturbed if we are not very powerful. Even if we are powerful, we keep on fighting. That I don't like that spirit. Let their spiritual master rectify them. This is what I feel. If somebody is doing some blunder mistakes, I don't do anything. I am a female, of course. My husband is also very soft. We don't go into anything. We just because like that, everywhere problems are there. Everywhere. So we focus on our own devotional life.
Yes,
Hmm?
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Any other question? Anyone? Okay. Thank you all. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. For this